What up, you guys? It's your girl Jasmine, and I am back with another YouTube video. I'm so excited because I have finally launched my fitness and weight loss journal and it is now available for purchase. It's going to keep you organized on your journey. Everything is in a centralized location. I'm going to have you write out all of your goals for the month, the week, the day, your overall goal. We're going to have baselines as far as like how much you weighed when you started, your measurements. We're going to record all of your food, everything. All of that stuff really, really matters. We're going to record your exercise. I want you guys to know where you start and to follow yourself throughout your journey. That's why recording everything is so important. And I love my journal because it keeps it all in an organized fashion for you so you can constantly see your progress. So definitely make sure you guys click the link down below in the description so that you can purchase yours and be well on your way to losing weight and keeping it off forever. Because it's not just about losing weight, it's about keeping it off. Okay. How many times do you want to start over? I hope only one. I hope you never want to go through any of this again. So make sure you guys check that out, purchase that journal, start recording your progress, and you are going to see huge changes in your overall journey. Okay. So today I wanted to talk to you guys. I just came from the gym not too long ago. It was back and biceps day. I threw in a little bit of shoulders and some core work, and I'm feeling really good. I'm not going to lie though, before I started back, my back was a little sore. The last back day I had was on Friday, I believe. I don't know why I'm sore today, but I was definitely a little sore. So I kept the weights a little lower today. Definitely not in any pain, but sore. Yes. I'm not really sure where that came from, but yes, my lats have been sore the past 2 days. So like I said, I kept the weights kind of light. And yeah, but overall I had a good workout. I got there early. I'm so excited. I got to the gym at 7:30 in the morning. So it's the progress for me, you guys. I just love getting there early. It was dead. No one was in there. So it was perfect. I was able to get through everything and I had to wait for people to move out of the way. I wasn't in anybody's way. So it was really, really good. I chose not to film for YouTube. I made reels, but I chose not to film for YouTube because you guys, I'm literally doing the same movements. It's kind of like, how many times you guys want to see me on the isolation row? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's me getting in my head. So I made some reels. So make sure y'all check those out. They'll be posted on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube as shorts. But I'm just trying to figure out like what to do because I'm literally doing the same stuff. So I don't know. But so for today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about your mindset. And I feel like mental health, like I talk about all the time, is so important, but your mindset is also really important if you want to lose weight. Okay. Like, I don't think people realize that if you're not mentally there, like ready, you're not going to lose any weight because you don't think that you can. You have to believe that you're capable of losing weight before you even start losing weight. If you don't think you're capable of that, you're already setting yourself up for failure. So that's why I've talked before in other videos about saying your affirmations, believing in yourself, and realizing that you're no different than anyone else who has had a success story when it comes to weight loss. There's so many success stories out there, you guys, from people who lose the weight naturally like myself, or for people who went and had gastric bypass or gastric sleeves, whatever those surgeries are these days. Like, there's so many success stories and it is possible to lose the weight. I don't care how much weight you have to lose. Like, we've all seen 600-pound life. There are people who have lost 500, 600 pounds. Like, if they can do it, if I can do it, you can do it too. But the problem is you don't believe that you can do it. You feel like you're that 1% of people who like will try and not be successful, but you're only failing if you give up on it. It's not failing if you keep trying. And a lot of times the reason why you're not getting the progress that you want or you're not as successful as you would like to be in your weight loss journey is because you're not always being 100% honest with yourself. Like, I really want you guys to dig deep, which is what my weight loss and fitness journal is going to do for you guys. It's really going to make you dig deep and look at every single thing that you're doing. Okay. Because we, including myself, I feel like as humans have the ability to lie to ourselves, and our lies, we start to believe and convince ourselves they're not lies, but it's actually the truth, when actually it really is a lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there have been plenty of times during my journey where I felt like I should have lost more weight than what I had lost. And I believed in my head that I was doing everything right, when in fact I wasn't. Which is why it's so important to record everything down, because then you can look back and see what you're doing. Okay. For instance, there have been plenty of times where I believed that I was only eating 1,400 calories a day. And if I was only eating 1,400 calories a day, then in that week, I should have lost 1 to 2 pounds, but I might have gained a pound. How did that happen? Right? Well, I would have to look back at my journal and be like, okay, well, I ate this, I ate this, I ate this. Oh yeah, I forgot that I did eat this brownie. I did eat this Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I did go out to eat on this day. And you start to see everything that you did wrong, air quotes on wrong, because it's okay to still enjoy stuff. But at the end of the day, when you're trying to accomplish a goal, it's kind of like you have to realize, like, you can't do that right now, right? But either way, there are plenty of times where I would look back and be like, okay, maybe I didn't do everything I should have did. Maybe I didn't really eat 1,400 calories a day like I thought I did. You know what I mean? That's lying to yourself when you don't tell yourself the truth, not keeping yourself accountable. Like, this journey that I've been on is all about accountability. It's all about being honest with myself, and it's all about being mentally strong. Okay. You have to believe that you're capable, even though you're going to make mistakes, even though everything's not going to always be perfect. You're not going to always feel like it. You're going to feel tired some days. You're going to feel like giving up. You still have to have that mental strength that lets you know, hey, I can do this. I see all of these other success stories. I see women who've lost so much weight and they've had all these kids and I haven't had any kids. You know what I mean? Like, you have to constantly realize that you are capable of this journey. And you have to also understand it's going to be hard. Like, not in one single video that I've ever made about weight loss and fitness did I say that the journey was easy, because it's not easy. It's going to try you in so many ways, you guys. Like, there are going to be weeks, not even days, but there's going to be weeks where you're craving so much sweet stuff and you can't eat any of it. Like, not just a craving every so often. Like, some weeks I was really craving sweets. Like, you probably would have thought I was pregnant. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it would just be random cravings, stuff that I didn't even ever eat, even when I was big. Like, it would just be the randomest stuff. But it's just like your body is just trying to get what it knows, get what it's been used to for years. And you've like altered what you're feeding your body. And then your body's just kind of like, nah, like, sis, I want the brownies. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm telling you, like, your journey is really going to try you. There are going to be weeks where you don't feel like exercising. Like, there were weeks where I would literally drive to the gym, like drive, and then like come back home because I just didn't feel like it. That was me caving to the temptation of not doing it. But I'm telling you, like, that's really going to happen. There were weeks where I would go to the gym and I would literally sit in the parking lot for like an hour or two just to build up enough mental strength to actually get inside and work out. Like, I'm telling you, this is real. Like, this is stuff that people don't talk about, but it's real. Like, there's been so many times throughout my journey. I've been on this journey for 20 months now, where it wasn't always smooth sailing. Okay. It's not all rainbows and, you know, like unicorns. Like, it's hard. This journey is hard. The first couple of weeks when I first started, when I first had my trainer, like, I wasn't just sore, y'all, I was hurting. Like my back hurt. It wasn't sore. Like, no, I was hurting. Like he hurt me. Like, you know what I mean? But that's because my body was not used to moving the way it was. Like I was doing planks and squats and overhead presses, and my body wasn't used to this. My body was used to sitting on the freaking couch all day. Like, what in the world is going on here? But I kept going because I believed that I could lose weight. You see, I believed it. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, then it's not going to happen for you. Okay. You have to believe that despite how you're feeling, despite what's going on in your world, you are capable of losing this weight. And I don't care how much weight it is, you're capable of it. Will it take time? Yes. A lot of times we want stuff so fast. Like in society, everything is fast, fast, fast. Like if I'm not skinny by next week, I'm done. And it can't be like that, you guys. I don't know about you, but when I knew I needed to lose 100 pounds, I knew I didn't gain 100 pounds in 1 month. Okay. I didn't gain 100 pounds in 2 months. That took years of eating like shit. Okay. That took solid years of eating like that. So why in my right mind would I think that it wouldn't take years to undo what I did? You know what I mean? Like we have to think about it like that. And I don't think a lot of us do. I think a lot of us think, okay, I can lose 30 pounds in 1 month. And that's enough for me to get on to lose however much weight I want to lose so that I can look good for my trip. And then what are you going to do next, sis? You're going to gain it all back. You're going to gain it all back because you didn't even develop the fundamentals of weight loss to be able to keep going and keep it off. It's a journey. That's why they call it a journey. There's so many things that you're learning along the way, not just in regards to food and what to eat, what not to eat, but what you're learning about yourself. Like delayed gratification. You know what that means? That means that you know that you may not see the results today, but you're going to keep going because eventually you're going to see the results and you're going to be happy with it. That lesson right there is lesson for the gym and like building this toned muscular physique that I want. Like every day I go in there and I don't see results. Like if I pick up heavy weights on Monday, heavier weights than I normally use on Monday, I don't see the results of that on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like my muscles don't look bigger on Tuesday. They don't look bigger on Friday. They don't even look bigger next week. But it's over time. It's constantly doing it. And then it's like one day, I don't know what day that is, but one day, now my back is toned. One day, now I can start to see where my abs are coming in. One day, my arms are looking a little more toned. Like it just happens, but it doesn't happen the next day and it doesn't happen the next week. You have to keep going. But see, I believe that. I believe that I am capable of achieving that muscular and toned physique that I want. If you don't believe that, it's not going to happen. And you're going to convince yourself that it's not going to happen. And since you're convincing yourself that it's not going to happen, you are going to display actions that align with the fact that it's not going to happen. Like eating poorly, like not exercising, like being negative, because that's what you believe. When you believe positive things, you move in a positive light. The actions that you have align with your positivity. So it's all about up here first. I always talk about how, weight loss is not about fitness. It's really about the kitchen and what you eat and consume. But to be even more honest with you guys, it's really what's up here first in your head. Then that trickles down into what you eat, which then trickles down into how you perform in the gym. So you have to start with your head. And a lot of times if you're around people who are negative, then you're also negative. So you have to understand that your environment is everything, y'all. It really is. And a lot of times when you're overweight, your family is also overweight. Like that's kind of where you learned the poor food choices, right? I know for me, that's where I learned it. Like I didn't come out the womb eating like shit, right? Like that's what I was around. So obviously, since that's what I'm around, that's what I'm eating as a child, that then turns into what I eat as an adult. So if you're around people who are overweight, but not just overweight, but don't want to lose weight or don't think that they're capable of losing weight, then that's how you're going to feel about yourself. And it can't be that way. You have to believe in yourself. I say this all the time. You have to believe in yourself. You have to. If you want to achieve these weight loss goals that you have, if you want 2024 to really be your year to lose the weight and keep it off for good, you have to believe in yourself, because we don't want to keep going back and back and back, trying to start our day one 20,000 times, right? So the only way to do that is to believe that you are capable of losing weight and keeping it off, and you're capable of changing your life. Okay. And I'm sure that's what you want to do. Deep down inside, you want to be healthier. You want to be happier. You're tired of being overweight. I've been there. I've done it. I know exactly how that feels. Trust me. I know you are. I know you want to live a healthier life, and you can, and you should, and you deserve to. But just know that that's going to put in some work. Like you're going to have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're going to have a very strong mindset, and you're going to have to realize this is hard. If it was easy, most people would not be overweight, right? Because it's easy. But since it's hard, most people don't want to deal with being uncomfortable. They don't want to deal with not being able to satisfy their cravings. You get what I'm saying? So you have to keep all of that in mind, which is why I constantly bring it back to the fact that it's about having a very strong mindset. So what I wanted to do in this video that I haven't done, I don't believe, in any video, was kind of like give you guys a look at my body in a sense. Like I'm gonna like stand up for you guys and turn around so y'all can see how things have been going for me since I've been bulking. I've been bulking now for, when did I start? I think I started like the first week of December. So it's been about 6 weeks of bulking. And I will definitely say I feel so much stronger in the weight room. Like that is for sure. Friday, I hit 50-pound shoulder press dumbbells. I did have a spotter with me, but I hit 50 pounds. I did that twice, 2 sets at 8 reps. So I was not doing that before, y'all. Before I started bulking, my seated shoulder press was like at 35 to 40 pounds. I couldn't really get past that. My bench press has gotten stronger. The last time I bench pressed, I was doing 115, 10 reps. Of course, I had a spotter, but I couldn't do that before. The isolation row, now I'm pulling 3 45-pound plates and a 25-pound plate, and I'm able to knock out 10 reps of that. What is that? 45. Sorry, y'all. Let me pull out the trusty old calculator real quick. 45 times 3 plates plus 25. I'm pulling 160 pounds. So there's so many things that have gotten so much stronger. I'm doing leg presses now. Last week when I did leg press, I had 4 45-pound plates on each side. So what is that times 2? That's 360 pounds. I know for a fact I couldn't do that before. So overall, I've definitely just gotten a lot stronger. My back is definitely back in. My delts, my shoulders. I can even, bicep curls. I didn't even talk about that. So before, when I was doing bicep curls, I was using the Easy Bar, which I feel like I've recorded for you guys before, and I was doing 50-pound Easy Bar. Now I'm doing 60 pounds. So it's just so much strength that I've gained these past 6 weeks of bulking. And it's been an adjustment, of course, because for the past 19 months, I was in a cut because I was trying to lose weight, right? I was very, very overweight, but I was still lifting. And that's why I always encourage you guys, make sure you guys are weightlifting, doing resistance training. That's also going to be key in making sure that you don't have, not that you're not going to have loose skin, but it reduces the amount of loose skin you may have. And that's why I always stress losing the weight slowly, because that will also reduce the amount of loose skin that you have. So, I really started amping it up as far as weights were concerned about 10 months ago. That's when I got my first gym membership to Golds, and I just started really going crazy in the weight room. But I was still on a cut, and it wasn't until the first week of December that me and my trainer decided that it was time for me to bulk. So let me kind of like show y'all where I'm at. All right, so when I first started bulking, he had me at 3,000 calories a day with 160 grams of protein. I could not eat that. Like, that was really, really hard. So 3 weeks in, we changed it to 2,400 calories and 100 grams of protein as the goal. That's been a lot better. When I was doing the 3,000 calories, you guys, like, I was like very sluggish, very full. It was kind of like sickly, like, which is crazy because when I first started bulking, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I can finally eat like how I used to. Clean though, but I'm saying like be able to eat like a whole bunch of food. Y'all, it was very uncomfortable. Like I don't think I was hitting 3,000 calories like consistently. Like it was a lot. So since we've adjusted, I've been feeling so much better. So I want to show you guys how I've been looking. I'm going to pull my shorts down to here so y'all can see. I still have the lower belly, but I feel like it's gotten smaller. Let me show you guys. And then, so this is my side view. Now I'll turn to the other side for you guys so y'all can see. And then this is my back view. The back is back in, as y'all can see. So my biggest concern now is my lower belly. Y'all can see like my upper half of my belly is like, it's really getting snatched. Like sometimes I can see like where the abs are going to be. Sometimes I can see where they're coming, but I still have my lower belly pocket down here, and it's not loose skin. It's like when I pinch, it's like a little bit of skin, but it's still more so fat than skin. But I can pinch. Oh, and then let me show you guys my inner thighs. I wanted to show y'all that too. So when I was overweight, I carried most of my weight, you guys, in my belly, thighs, hips, butt. Like that's where I store most of my fat. Don't get me wrong, my arms was big too. They was big too. Okay, everything was big. But I'm saying like most of my fat was stored in the lower half. So these are my inner thighs here. So right here is still fat. So it's not loose skin. There's still some fat here, but it's definitely coming up. This piece here, you guys, used to hang a lot more. I would say when I was like 60 to 70 pounds down, this was way more flabbier than it was, than it is now. So it's definitely like coming up and tightening. So I'm really excited about that. I had honestly thought like when I started to notice it, I thought I was going to have to get like some type of skin removal, to be honest. Like it was very, very, very flabby. But as y'all can see, it's really coming down. And let me show y'all the other thigh. This one I feel like is not as hanging as my left thigh. Isn't that weird? Like you would think it'd be even, but it's not. This one I feel like looks better. So again, when I pinch it, there's some skin, but it's more so fat. It's not skin. Like loose skin is when there's no fat. Like when you pinch it, all you feel is skin, but there's still fat. So it's not loose skin. It's looser, but it's still fat. It's still fat. So that's what I'm trying to build into muscle. But I just wanted to be transparent with y'all, just show y'all like how my body has been adjusting to everything. My cut ends the last week of March. So we'll see how I look and feel. I may cut longer. I think my trainer said I was going to be cutting for 2 months, so a total of 8 weeks. But if I feel like I gained too much fat over my bulk, then I may cut for 12 weeks. So it's all just playing around. I've been watching other influencers on YouTube who lost a lot of weight, and that you wouldn't even be able to tell. Like they look great. Like they look amazing. Like I don't see any loose skin or anything. I've even been following some on TikTok, and one girl that I talked to, she told me she went through like 4 or 5 bulk cuts bulk cut, what do you call it? Segments to get her body to the way it looks now. She doesn't have any loose skin. If she does, I don't see it. So she said that took her about like 4 years of bulking and cutting. So I'm very hopeful. I believe that my body is going to fix itself, but I feel like it's doing a damn good job so far. I feel like I've been doing a good job of staying consistent. Of course, I have days where I, fuck off and go crazy and eat stuff I shouldn't eat. Like, of course, never anything non-vegan though. That's everything. If I do overindulge in foods, you guys, it's still always vegan. Like, I'm never going back to eating meat or dairy. But the point I'm making is I'm not perfect, okay? There are days where I eat like shit. There are days where I don't work out when I should. So it's normal. It's just a part of the journey, but it's having that strong mindset that's going to push you to stop before it gets too far out of hand. You get what I'm saying? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video as well. Leave a comment down below and make sure you guys download my weight loss and fitness journal. Like I said, it's going to keep everything organized for you. You're going to write all of your goals down for the day, the week, the month. For the entire journal, you're going to write down your activity level, how you feel. You're going to write down your foods, your water intake. It's going to organize everything for you so that you can properly track your progress. So on those weeks when you feel like nothing's working and you're still where you started, you can look back and see, well, actually, no, you're not where you started because on this day you were doing this and on this day now you're doing that. Okay, so make sure you guys check that out. It's going to keep everything organized for you. Definitely a game changer when it comes to weight loss and fitness journeys, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye.